Hello there! Whether you're a seasoned adventurer or just starting to explore New World, then epic chest runs, or ECRs for short, is where the magic happens. If you want rare equipment, expensive trophy artifacts, or crafting resources to maximize your profits, then ECRs are the key. But what exactly are they, and how could you make most of them? Stick around, because this guide has everything you need, from the basics to expert tips that even the veteran players might not know about. So grab your luck gear to improve your odds, chug a topaz gypsum potion for some extra gypsum, and eat a monstrous turkey leg to make the most of your runs. Elite supply chests, grave offerings, beast hoards, and ancient chests can be opened once a day, and they give location-based armor sets and weapons, furniture, schematics and patterns, refining supplies, dark matter, consumables and craft mods, and additionally glyphs and dyes. Then you can find stockpiles for supplies, provisions and alchemy. Of the same category you can also see ancient glyph chests and ancient offerings. Stockpiles can give trophy crafting artifacts, refining supplies, glyphs, dyes and consumables, and location-based furniture, food and recipes. Then we have supply chests, crates and caches, also in the form of ancient coffers and urns. From these you can get refining supplies, songs, craft mods, dyes, consumables, and even location-based patterns and glyphs. And now I'll show chest run locations, show how they are advertised in recruitment chat, where they start and what loot you can expect. First one is probably most popular one, Cutlass Keys chest run, where the most notable drops are mystic doubloons, trophy artifacts, furniture schematics, cooking recipes, and so on. This run is very popular because it has lots of supply stockpiles, and for that reason, many people choose to participate in this chest run multiple times a day. And of course, make sure to stick with your group, that way you don't miss out any chests. Up next, we have Brimstone Sands and Solarium Khepri. This run has only 4 elite chests and 2 ancient coffers, and is often ran in tandem with Heliopolis, which is the next location. To enter the area, somebody needs to translate the Aber glyph, and the glyph can be found in the Lamp of Osiris POI. The boss spawns once per day during daytime and will disappear if not slain by dusk. Notable drops here are scarabs, sun glyph stones, smelter headgear, area-specific schematics and furniture, and additionally, syncretic and keratin sets. Next up is Heliopolis, which is right next door to Khepri. And what makes this chest run really cool is that there are 2 bosses that can spawn here, one during the day and one during the night. To spawn the boss, you need to interact with the glyph shown on the screen, and for that you need to know all of the Brimstone Sands glyphs. What makes this location great is the drops, like golden scarabs, and the highly sought after smelter set items, like the smock, mitts, pants and shoes. You can expect to find strengthened chaos glyph stones, area specific furniture and schematics, and of course, syncretic and keratin set items. Next up, still in Brimstone Sands, we have Aeternum, which is located in the southwestern area of Brimstone Sands. The run starts before the entrance to the elite zone, where there are many stockpiles and supply chests. This chest run usually is not individually ran because it is short and it doesn't really have very many notable drops. Instead, cast is usually a part of larger chest runs where multiple locations are covered, because people want more chances to loot the golden scarab. Additionally, you can find area-specific furniture and schematics and the destruction glyphstone. Next up we have Beds, which is located in the east of Brimstone Sands settlement. The run starts from Nomad's Temple fast travel point and heads up north, up the hills, through the Temple of Shu. Clear the chests above the cave first and then head down to the cave for the elite chests and the boss. To open the chest, you or someone needs to translate the Zoo glyph, which can be found in the Hero Plaza POI. Notable drops are scarabs, shadow glyphstone, furniture, schematics, and keratin and syncretic gear, and bark flesh from the queen scorpion. Next up we have West Wall in Brimstone Sands, but people just call it Wall. To start the run and get upstairs, you or someone in a raid must have that Sazui glyph to open the door. This run will take you through 3 different floors, first in the middle, then to the bottom, and then the run finishes at the very top of the wall. This place has a good amount of chests, giving you a good chance at scarabs, schematics, and furniture, and the above glyphstone. On the northern end of the wall, you'll find Colossus of Memnon, who can drop the Sin, which is the hatchet artifact. Sin is a versatile hatchet, making your debuff focused builds very strong, because the corruption perk on the weapon extends the debuffs you apply on both weapons. Next chest run location takes us to Ebonscale Reach, to Attalus or Atta. As you run and pillage the fortress with your raid, you can expect to get lots of refining materials, flame cores, the Creed Boots artifact, and of course a possibility to land some high value area specific schematics and furniture. Final part of the chest run takes you to the ship, where people kill Sir Juni the strategist for a chance of the human idol, which is one of the most expensive trophy artifacts, and it is used to craft the major human combat trophy. Second chest run location in Ebonscale is the Imperial Palace, also known as Imp, and the run starts from the bridge. This chest run has lots of chests and therefore more chances of hitting very rare area specific schematics and furniture pieces. Golden steel storage chests, schematic and goldfish bowl for example are something you could find here, and selling these would solve your money problems for a long time. They are extremely rare and therefore cost a lot of money. Imperial Palace has more provision crates and stockpiles than any other chest run, so you can get your hands on high tier food items and recipes that are valuable. Some other notable drops are the Phoenix artifact, artisan jewel crafter gloves, woodworker shoes, concotter's coat, gathering gear, and a bunch of yuan key equipment. Since there are lots of chests here, look what your raid group is doing and where they're looting, as people tend to miss important chests when they're apart from the main group. Next chest run takes us to Elysian Wilds, to raid the Tribunal High Mount, or Trib for short. And this is one of the 2 elite chest runs in this region. The place is surrounded by aggressive wildlife like gorillas, chameleons, and mammoths, who are guarding the elite beast hordes which we are trying to open. This place has lots of great stuff you can get, like the artifact flail Odo or the artifact round shield called Gladiator. There's lots of chances to hit the golden scarab, and you can also find Gemma's ear pebble earring, Hunter's Eye bow, which is really good bow with penetrating rapid shot and critical chance, and various tanglevine and sporelight items which are good for a lot of different builds. The second chest run location in Elysian Wilds is Zurvan, or Zurv for short. Starting from the Shrine of the Lion, make your way up to the mountain next to the fast travel point, and then cross the bridge that appears when you step on the beast glyph. This place has some jumping puzzle elements and chests hidden from plain sight, so try your best to stick with the raid. This location is packed with incredible loot like the Finisher, Life Taker and Boltcaster artifacts, all of which are used in popular PvE and PvP builds, and there is a good chance of finding scarabs here as well due to the large amount of chests. You can also find over 15 named weapon, armor and jewelry pieces, including tanglevine and sporelight. Next chest run takes us to Reekwater to raid the Siren Stand. It's important here to stick with the group, as catching up later on might become difficult. People like this run because there is a chance to get armorer's shirt, gloves and pants, which are always in high demand. And some other notable drops here are Siren's Tuning Orb, Concoda's Pants, Deep River Warhammer, Riptide Earring, some fancy shells, and of course lots of refining materials, as there are lots of supply crates here. Second chest run in Reekwater is the Eternal Pool, which is north of Reekwater Settlement. The run itself is not very popular, however there are some nice things you could snatch from this area, like Deep River armor pieces that have lightning harnessing, the chef shirt, protector's tuning orb, which is used to open the elite trial here, and for the crafting materials you can find some bark flesh and glowing swamp moss alongside refining materials. Next two chest runs are located in Shattered Mountains, first one being the mines. This is an old school elite chest run that has tons of supply crates for refining materials and many elite chests as well. Some of the other items you could expect from this location are Armorer's Hat and a large variety of Soul Shroud and Corrupt Progenitor weapons, armor and jewelry pieces. And since these items have good perks, they are often used in all kinds of different gear sets, and especially the jewelry pieces. Second chest run in Shattered Mountains is Myrkgard, or Myrk for short, and it is undoubtedly the most iconic chest run location in New World. This elite zone is popular for a variety of reasons, but firstly, the sheer quantity of supply crates in this area is absolutely insane for refining materials. Secondly, this place has corrupted portals, which can be taken down to get major breach caches. The caches can contain expensive craft mods, corrupted lodestones or its fragments, and other various equipment. Not to mention, the first two caches of the day give 250 gold each, but only the first two, so I'd recommend keeping the leftover caches for another day. And other notable drops here are Weaponsmith's hat and shirt, Stonecutter gloves and goggles, and Soul Shroud and Progenitor items. For those reasons, some people run this multiple times a day. To join the chest runs, just keep your eye out on the recruitment chat and respond accordingly. You now know where the different chest runs take place and what you could expect to get from them. Don't forget to subscribe, like and comment to support what I'm doing, and check the video description for more links. And I'll see you in the next one.